if you average out the View hosts, among the dumbest people on television. And it's like they say the thing that people are thinking, but they say it very directly, so they expose whatever truth.
I don't think Sonny's dumb. But Whoopi is certainly not the brightest person. And what she just said just doesn't make any sense. It's just like so silly to say. It's not a well thought out. It's like if you had an idea for a premise and it was totally baked, half baked, and you went on stage with it, and it's nothing.
Just go for it. Yeah,
it is the show that people love to hate.
Yes, that's true.
They get so much hate watching viral clips of them saying ridiculous things. I mean, it is a rabies infection.
What happens when one of the world's most powerful tech billionaires collides with one of daytime television's most outspoken hosts? That's exactly the clash now grabbing headlines. On one side is Elon Musk, rocket builder, AI investor, and social media disruptor. On the other is Whoopi Goldberg, Academy Award winner, comedian, and longtime co-host of The View. What connects them? An explosive accusation, an $80 million lawsuit, and a defense that many are calling unbelievable. This isn't just celebrity drama. It's a legal and cultural showdown that could have real consequences.
Who is in charge? Because I've been saying it for a while. I've been saying that I think Elon Musk believes he's president.
Wait a second. Like, come on, man. This is too.
Breaking news, Elon Musk files an $80 million lawsuit against Whoopi.
The controversy began during a heated segment on The View. While discussing Donald Trump, Goldberg questioned who would truly be in charge if political power shifted again. During the exchange, she suggested that Musk, along with J.D. Vance, might be influencing political dynamics behind the scenes. The remark was delivered in a tone some viewed as sarcastic, but Musk reportedly did not see it as harmless commentary. Shortly after, reports surfaced that he had filed an $80 million defamation lawsuit, arguing that the claims painted him as someone manipulating government power from the shadows.
I wanted to talk to you about. I wanted to play this, but we decided we shouldn't play it. We don't want anybody to have any sort of way to get it down. The episode of you when you're on The View, when you were running for president.
Right. Donald Trump is a billionaire, a real estate mogul, and a television star. But does he really want to add president of the United States to his resume? A lot of people would like him to.
You got introduced as our friend Donald Trump.
Please let's find out, and please welcome my friend Donald Trump.
That's right. Whoopi Goldberg gives you a big hug and a kiss. Joy Behar gives you a big hug. Barbara Walters gives you a big hug. They all loved you.
We're so happy to see you. Whenever you're on with us, we're very happy.
They were talking about you in such a favorable light. The audience was cheering, and then you actually started winning in the polls, and then the machine started working towards you.
Joe Biden knows how to do this. Trump. Yeah. He tends to just...
Before the legal action became public, the episode had already sparked intense online debate. Viewers were divided. Some dismissed Goldberg's remarks as typical talk show exaggeration. Others felt the comments crossed into dangerous territory by suggesting secret political control. According to Musk's legal team, the statements were not simply off-the-cuff jokes but assertions that could harm his reputation. In today's hyperpolarized climate, they argue, such claims spread rapidly and shape public perception almost instantly.
Playing something up because my cat lays in wait for me on my stairs all the time. And that's what I was thinking of that. I wasn't trying to indicate that they were actually standing there with their legs out hoping he would trip.
Nobody wants anything done.
No, it was lighthearted, and it's the holidays. Come on. My goodness.
You did not mean that anybody should hurt the president.
No,
of course not.
The thing about this show, there's no way not to step in poop. For all of you who are waiting and saying, oh my God, listen to what she said. I got a cat who does it to me every day.
When news of the lawsuit broke, Goldberg responded, and her explanation surprised many. She claimed the remark wasn't truly about Musk in a literal sense. Instead, she said the imagery in her mind came from her pet cat, which she jokingly describes as lurking on the stairs waiting to trip her. Critics were quick to question how a household pet anecdote connected to comments about a globally influential billionaire. Supporters, however, argued that daytime talk shows are known for loose, conversational humor, and that the statement was clearly metaphorical.
Could stop Hitler by any means necessary, wouldn't you stop Hitler? And so they equate Donald Trump with Hitler and go, here you go, this is our modern Hitler. Did you see what Whoopi Goldberg said?
What'd she say?
Whoopi Goldberg said that Biden could arrest all the Republicans and put them in jail. You just need to see how unhinged this kind of thinking is.
All those rights, he is immune from everything. You know what Joe Biden could do since he is presently president? What? Oh. He could throw every Republican in jail.
Musk's legal complaint reportedly frames the issue as more serious than a misunderstood joke. His attorneys argue that repeatedly portraying him as a secret political operator contributes to a narrative that could damage both his business ventures and public standing. For Musk, who has often been labeled everything from visionary innovator to controversial disruptor, this appears to be a line he was unwilling to let slide. The lawsuit signals that he intends to challenge what he views as reckless commentary in mainstream media.
So, Barbara was her usual polite self, as she was with every guest. But did I look warm and fuzzy? Was that a warm and fuzzy Well, because I respect Barbara, she said be polite to guests no matter what. And for the most part,
The drama intensified when Joe Rogan weighed in. On his podcast, Rogan criticized The View and accused mainstream talk shows of selective outrage. He pointed to past appearances by Trump on the program years ago, contrasting them with the show's more recent criticism of him. Rogan argued that media narratives often shift with political winds, and he suggested that audiences are increasingly skeptical of that pattern. His comments added fuel to an already blazing debate.
turns out I was filthy.
She was so filthy dirty, disgusting, half the place left. I said I'd never hire her again.
I was filthy. And stand on that fact. I have always. And you knew that when you hired me. I headlined, babe, at your casino, which I might have continued to play had you not run it into the ground. Exactly. Listen, how dumb are you? You hired me 4 times. You go to William Morris and get the things, because I know y'all are going to be looking for it. So talk to William Morris. You hired me 4 times, and you didn't know what you were getting? How dumb.
Goldberg later stated that her words had been taken out of context. She maintained that the segment was conversational and not intended as a factual claim. Still, Musk's legal move raises a larger issue. Should talk shows face legal consequences when commentary crosses into potentially defamatory territory? The case forces a broader discussion about where opinion ends and reputational harm begins.
Deliberate, concerted, repeated pushing of hoaxes. You're like, wait a second, come on, man, this is too far.
And you're supposed to be the good guys.
You're supposed to, and you claim to be the good guys? I'm like, exactly.
You're supposed to be the progressives.
Yes, the Dems are like, oh, we're the good guys, we're the honest people. No, hang on. You can't claim to be the good guys, you can't claim to be the honest people. If you're deliberately pushing hoaxes that have been debunked thoroughly.
Yeah.
Well, we're like even Snopes, which is a liberal thing, says it's bogus.
Yeah.
Like the fine people hoax.
Obama just said that.
Beyond the personalities involved, the implications could be significant. If Musk succeeds in court, the decision could make television hosts more cautious when discussing powerful individuals. Critics warn that such outcomes might chill open debate. Supporters argue it would simply encourage greater responsibility. Online, reactions have been explosive. Hashtags supporting Musk trended alongside calls criticizing The View. The clash has become symbolic of a larger cultural divide, one side demanding accountability from media platforms, the other defending free expression. At its core, this dispute isn't just about one comment. It's about influence, responsibility, and the growing tension between powerful public figures and powerful media platforms. Whether it ends in settlement, courtroom battle, or public apology, this showdown is far from over.